Hello. Hello, hello. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Hello. Hello. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Anybody? Hello? Hello? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And my cat in the background. Hello, hello. Nobody wants to talk tonight. Oh, Eddie, you're fine, buddy. Good evening from Idaho. Santa Ted, where are you from in Idaho? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Hello, hello. Hello. Don't be shy. We're not shy here. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Okay, well, I'm going to let a few more people hop on and then I'll get started. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Pray for my cousin. He slipped into a coma during surgery. Callie, is it Diane? Hi, from Kentucky, is it? What's your name from Kentucky? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, well, I got quite a few in here, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I created my TikTok in March because I procrastinated. If you've never been on my channel, my page before, my name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. And the reason why I created my TikTok is September 14th of 2023. For TikTok purposes, my husband unalived himself. And that's when I discovered that I have these abilities to talk to spirit and my guides. And they led me to what my purpose in life was, which is to help other people who are going through traumas and help them heal and uplift others. So that's why I'm here. If you're not familiar, like I said, my name is Renee. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. I only have 2 rules on my page. My channel is that we be kind to everyone. And we agree to disagree here. Not everybody in life is, I'm not on my journey of life where you are on your journey of life, and we all aren't going to agree on everything. So we agree to disagree. Hi from New York. Welcome. Glad to have you here. And the other one is we don't talk politics. There's a million pages for that. This page is not one of them. We help people heal and uplift others here. So that's the only thing I ask. And so yeah, that's my 2 rules. So when I get on my lives, I get my topic from my guides. And tonight's topic or subject is, hi from New Jersey. Welcome, Jersey girl. What is holding you back? And so tonight we're going to talk about what is holding you back. What is holding you back from healing? What is holding you back from your dreams, from changing your life? from your talents, can be holding you back from anything. So that's the topic tonight. We are not shy here. So feel free to, Anna from North Carolina, welcome. Glad to have you here. Depression. Okay. Shoot, sorry guys. I accidentally was trying to scroll and I moved my, hi from outside your house. Oh, okay. Thank you for the follow. Is it Mike or Mikey? Hi from Michigan, Timothy. Welcome. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to keep up. Mikey, Brooklyn, you want to talk about it? And we're not disrespectful to others here. If you are disrespectful or condescending, I will block you. I don't like to block people. Mike is okay? All right, well, let's talk about it, Mike. A lot of times, did you know, this is kind of off the topic, but I believe the chat goes where it should go. I don't believe in coincidences. Galaxy Destroyer, do you have a name and where are you from? Anyways, so Mike, let's talk about your depression. Did you know sometimes that's an underlying cause of a trauma that hasn't been healed? Just didn't know if you knew that. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Hello? Anybody else? Randy, thanks for liking the live. I appreciate that. Man, the chat's going so fast. Is it Patty from New Mexico? Welcome. From the devil. Well, you're gonna have a rude awakening when you find out there is no devil. But anyway, we've been lied to about a lot of things. That's all I'm gonna say on that matter. And we can agree to disagree. No, usually it's stemmed from some kind of a trauma that you didn't heal. Patty, thanks for liking the live. I appreciate that. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are and where you're from. Mike, are you still there? Trauma's not real? Okay. So if you're abused as a child, that's not real, huh? That's interesting. My husband unalived himself and I'm the one that found him, which creates trauma. That's not real. I would say it's pretty real when I wake up with seeing those images in my head for the rest of my life. Hello from the Ozarks. Welcome. Okay. Okay, glad to see you haven't left. Thanks for all the likes, Randy. I appreciate that. So what's holding you back? Spirit wanted me to talk about what's the definition of insanity tonight, right? Because what is holding you back? If you want to change your life, you want to heal, you want your dreams, you want to pursue your talents, what is holding you back? And I tell my kids all the time, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, right? So if we want to change, you know, we have to do something different. Anybody else there? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. I still get a kick out of trauma. It's not real. Okay. So when people go to war and they're traumatized, that's not real either? Just saying. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. My name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. Have you always had depression, Mike? Just asking. I ask a lot of questions here, so feel free to tell me you don't want to answer at any time. That's what we talk about here. We talk about loss, we talk about healing, we talk about trauma. Oh, the thing's always making noise and I never know what it's from. Sorry, I didn't realize my chat kept going. It didn't keep scrolling. Sid from Pennsylvania, welcome. I think it quit scrolling on me. There we go. I must have been way behind. Dear Lord, I pray that you help this person with anything they're going through. Watch over them. Are you talking about me? No, just about 6 years. Sorry. I was scrolled up, so I'd missed that. Sorry about that, Mike. 6 years. If anyone does think trauma isn't real, try working in a prison. Exactly. Yeah, somebody actually said that trauma is not real. It's very real. And sadly, when we're children with trauma and we turn 18, it doesn't stop at the door, right? Do you know where your depression stems from, Mike? Just curious. Hello from Mississippi. Welcome. Glad to have you here. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, my name is Renee. Welcome. And I'm from South Dakota. Sorry, I've seen a TikTok where a gal said she got a violation for drinking on her live, so you're welcome. Glad to have you here. Hold on, guys. I gotta check this message. So yeah, if you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. I'm Mark from Mississippi, and you're a writer. Okay, so when you said author, well, that's awesome. What do you write about? So if you're just hopping on and you're new here, and so tonight's subject is, what is holding you back? Hello, beautiful queen. How am I? I'm well. Spirit ball. Oh, that sounds interesting. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. So tonight's topic is, what is holding you back? And it can be holding you back from your dreams, from healing, from your talents, from changing your life. I heard that plain as day. So I said, okay, Spirit, what's our topic for tonight? And all I kept hearing on repeat in my head is, what is holding you back? It's about a woman alone fighting the evil spirit of a deceased medicine man. Oh, that sounds intriguing. Maybe from my divorce, but I'm not sure. I thought I was over it, but still depressed. Okay. Were you here in the beginning, Mike, when I talked about my story and why I created my TikTok? Just curious. Okay. So, one thing that I've learned in this last year since my husband unalived himself is that when bad things, or not even bad things, when things happen to us, right? We're always like, why is this happening to me? Right? And one thing that I discovered through this year is it didn't happen to me. It didn't. It happened for me. And I know, as crazy as that sounds, it happened for me because I had to go through everything that I've went through in my life to get to my purpose, right? So my purpose in life is to help others, to get through their traumas, to deal with what they're going through. And so one of the biggest lessons that I've learned this year is it didn't happen to me, it happened for me, right? And sometimes we just need a perspective change. And let me tell you, once I changed my perspective just a little bit from that it happened to me, that it didn't happen to me, it happened for me. I just changed that perspective just a little bit. things changed. So how can you look at what, maybe your divorce, right? How can you look at that? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. How can you look at your divorce and go, it didn't happen to me, it happened for me? Just a thought. If you're just hopping on and you're not familiar, my name is Renee and I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. Like I said, sometimes just that little perspective change will change everything. Changing the way we think, changing the way we look at something, right? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. If you're not familiar, I talk to spirit or my guides, and I am a medium and I channel people. Or can I? Can you elaborate on that? Iowa. What's your name, Iowa? What part of Iowa? I'm from Iowa. How long were you married, Mike? Are you still there? Apparently my response contained an unwanted word. Yeah, you know, I put a, I think it was on one of my videos or something. I had put like a place like South Dakota or something, and I got a violation, and I had no clue, still not understanding why. 16 years. Okay. And I take it that it was not your choice to get the divorce. Mine's too. Okay, you're confusing me. Northeast Iowa. Okay. The pretty part. Hold on, I'm gonna go back for a second here, guys. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where I'm from, where you're from, where I'm from. Yeah, tell me where I'm from. My wife placed a pair of scissors. Oh, yeah, you got to be careful what you talk about. Mindy is my name. Well, glad to have you here. Pittsburgh, welcome. This started your, I'm not quite sure what you're saying there. Is your name Wiley? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. No, not my choice. Also have 3 children. She didn't want to go to counseling. Wiley is my last name. Okay. Oregon. Portland. Welcome. I love Oregon. Had plans to move there till my husband unalived himself. And then my whole world of 32 years got flipped upside down. So see, you only had 16 years invested. I had 32. I'm just joking. Sorry. I like to use humor. Well, there's surely some good out of it, Mike, right? There's surely something good came out of it. Me too. Me too what? Can you elaborate? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Three beautiful kids. Exactly. That's what my mom always said too, right? Do you mean PTSD? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm Kim from my parents. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with chat here. So you had 3 beautiful kids out of the deal, right? How long has it been since your divorce? Did you already tell me that? I'm Mike from my parents, LOL. That's funny. 4 years. 4 years since your divorce? And you thought you moved on, but not. Hi, is it Alex? Where are you from, Alex? Yes. So let's put this with this subject tonight, the topic. What is holding you back? Right? Obviously the divorce has been fine, or done for 4 years. Right? Alex from North Carolina, welcome. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. So what is holding you back? It took me 8 years before I had a relationship. Is it Steve? Where are you from, Steve? Hi, from South Carolina. People tell me to go out and date. Sorry. I'm not interested. Okay. Well, that's cool. Do you have hobbies? What do you do? What do you do for Mike? North Carolina is better. I'm mixed places. I'm Arkansas. Okay. Ex-military. Oh, okay, gotcha. Chess coach. Hi. Is it Sandra? Where are you from, Sandra? Oh, wow, my chat just suddenly got crazy. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Texas, you? I am from South Dakota. Welcome. So what does Mike do for Mike? Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. The divorce sent my kids back to Spain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. How's the weather there? It was beautiful today. It was 56 degrees when I got in my car to go to work this morning, which beats 7 from last week. Thanks for liking the live, Sandra. I appreciate that so much. Mike, do you do self-care? What do you do to take care of Mike? You bet. I know it's so crazy here because like literally we have 7 one day and then it's like 60 the next. But I'll take this 55 or 60 over the 7. Heck, I'd take 17 over 7. So if you're just hopping on and you're not familiar, so I talk to Spirit. Spirit gives me the topic before I go live. Tonight's topic is what is holding you back? What is holding you back from changing your life, your dreams, from healing, from your talents? And we are not shy here, so you're welcome to pipe in at any time. I'm trying a new location. I normally do these. Olivia from Louisiana, is that right? I usually do this from my bedroom, and I'm trying my kitchen tonight, and I'm thinking I'm going to go back to my bedroom. Although it's nice not having to hold my phone for the whole hour. Okay, well, you're in the right place. What? I think my hubby's death got me down. Okay. Poodle Love 504. What is your name and where are you from? You're in the right place. If you didn't hear my intro, my husband unalived himself about 1 year and 3 months ago. That's right? Okay, good. Hines. I know people with that last name. Thank you for the follow, Debbie. 4 weeks ago. Oh, holy cow. You're just not you. So, may I make a suggestion, Mike? And I'll get back to you just a second. Poodle Love 504. Can you tell me your name? Mike, one thing that helped me, so after my husband unalived himself, he didn't do it here. So when I got home, back to my apartment, I'm the unique girl, right? The circle that don't fit in the square. And my husband didn't leave me in a great spot financially. And so I lost my dad in 22 and my mom in June of this year. I'm so sorry, Sandra. Well, you're in the right place. That's what we talk about here. And my husband didn't leave me in a great spot financially. So when I came home, I knew group therapy wasn't going to work for me because I'm just not into groups that way. And I knew regular therapy wasn't going to work because I didn't have the money to do that, right? My whole world of 32 years crumbled. And one thing that helped me a lot was journaling and nature. If you can, and this will apply for you too, Sandra, and for Poodle Love 504. Tammy from Louisiana, welcome, Tammy. Sorry, I didn't catch that till after I said that. You said 4 weeks ago, and I apologize. Thank you for that. I apologize for my dogs walking around the apartment, pitter patter, pitter patter. How long were you with your husband, Tammy? I take notes here because I don't have the best memory. And so what I found is, for me, I deep dived into meditation, which isn't for everybody. But for me, journaling was huge, right? And what I've learned in this last year, since my husband's passed, is that one, you have to deal with it, right? A lot of people, when you lose somebody, and I consider divorce a loss. When you lose somebody, people tend to I'm just going to move on, right? Pretend it's not happening. And that doesn't work. You have to deal with the emotion, right? You have to deal with the emotion of it. And what I tell people is, as it comes, deal with it. But don't unpack and live there, right? Have a moment and keep going, one foot in front of the other. And Tammy, that's my best advice to you. Bentley, stop. Lay down. Is to just keep putting one foot in front of the other. But journaling is great because you can get your emotions out. Don't think about it. You don't need a fancy journal or anything. Just get a notebook and just write. Today I'm sad. Today I'm angry. Today I'm frustrated. Today I'm whatever it is, right? For me in the very beginning, my husband unalived himself. So for me in the very beginning, it was, today I feel guilty, right? And I had a lot of guilt that I had to work through. And thank you for all the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm going to try and catch up with the live here. Or the comments. Thank you for all the gifts. Yes. 47 years. Okay. Yep. And like I said, I was with my husband, I don't know if you caught it, for 32 years. We were married 30, together for 32. My whole world of 32 years imploded that day that he made that decision. Sheila, will I have foot surgery? My channeling doesn't work like that. I can't do it on the spot always. Sometimes I have to focus. But if you stay till the end, or if you go to where it says my website, that's actually my email address. And you can email me and you can set up a channeling session if you'd like. But I generally channel people. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, maybe you guys could try some journaling. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hey Wayne, thanks for liking the live. It's very therapeutic. And if you live in a place, even if it's cold out, if you can get outside. And if you live in a warm place, that's even better. Hold on a second, I gotta back up. I stopped going to the therapist because they're just feeding me meds. So I stopped taking them and okay. He left me with debt to $28,000 gambling. Oh, I understand. That's all I had was debt. And then, a funeral expense and all that. So, you're so welcome. Hey, Wayne. Thoughts, but no more. Yeah. Never. So here's the thing. So when my husband unalived himself, I'd been with my husband since I was 16 years old, right? So I never knew a life without my husband. And I was ready to take my life too. Bentley, stop. Sorry, my dog's being obnoxious. I never knew a life without my husband. And so I was ready to take mine too. And then one day my daughter said to me, she said, Mom, you do realize that your life is worth living, right? And that was kind of my light bulb moment. Well, know you have a community here, all of you. If you just need to talk or to vent, that's what we're here for. I normally have lots of regulars on. You're glad I'm still with you? Thanks, Wayne. So Wayne is one of my regulars. I'm not sure where my Katie from Boston is. She was asking me what time I was going live, and now she's not here. She must have fell asleep. But anyway, so back to it. So my point is if you can journal, that's amazing. And always, feel those feelings as they come, right? My dog is, next time he's going in the kennel. He's just being annoying tonight. And meditation helps a lot too. And that's one thing I would suggest to you, Mike. And meditation doesn't have to be just sitting in a dark room quiet. Oh, no problem. That's what we're here for. My dog is fine. He's just annoying at the right times, right? But meditation doesn't have to be, meditation can be walking in the park, right? And just listening to your surroundings. So meditation doesn't have to be just sitting still, in a quiet place. You can walk through a park doing dishes, it's just learning to quiet your mind is the big thing. And realizing that for those of you that have lost somebody that has passed, that they're still with you, right? And I don't know if that will give you more comfort, but they're still here with you. The veil is very thin between us and them. How do you learn to quiet your mind? Your mind, it takes practice. Trust me, because I'm one of those people when I would wake up, say I'd wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, there was no going back to sleep because my brain was like, oh, she's awake. So it takes practice. You just practice, right? Just practice not thinking about really anything. Just learning to slow the mind down. And, if something pops into your head, acknowledge it and let it pass through. But I was not great at meditation at all before my husband passed. I was just dabbling in it. And then as soon as my husband passed, I really deep dived into it. And that's when I discovered that I have these abilities to talk to my guides. And here's the thing too, is, when we pray or we ask the divine or the universe or God or whatever it is, source, whatever it is that you believe in, you ask for assistance, right? I worry and think about everything 1,000% of the time. Yeah, I understand. Been there, done that. I don't do that so much anymore. And that's the quieting the mind would really help with that. And journal that. Journal what's bothering you. Get it out, get it onto paper, and learning to turn it over to the divine, to your guides. Ask, we have free will, so sometimes, our guides, our angels, whatever, they can't step in unless we ask them for help because we have free will. So, there's nothing wrong with asking for assistance. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. And same goes for you, Mike, with the depression. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, for guidance. Does anybody else have any other questions? If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. My name is Renee. I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. Tonight's topic is what is holding you back from your dreams, from healing, from your talents, from changing your life. So those are the two of the big things that really I found helped me. And I did my journaling out in nature. I went to a park, you know, and you just sit with your eyes closed and just listen. That's a big one. You know, Sandra, if you can do that, is just, you know, if you can go for a walk in a park and just sit on a bench and just listen. Even if there's traffic, listen to the traffic. What do you hear? Do you hear birds? You hear traffic. You hear the wind. Just listen. Trust me, the more you do that, the more it will help. Having hangovers is holding you back? Well, I would say you know how to stop that then. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. If you know you're getting hangovers, you know how to stop that problem. Tammy, are you still with us? There you are. Thank you for liking the live. Frogs are evil. Glad to know. Yes, ma'am. There you are. So 4 weeks ago, huh? Wow. Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate that, Sandra. And all the gifts, too. That's great. I appreciate you. Thanks for liking the live, Wayne. Found him in bed passed. Well, I assume of natural causes. That's better than how I found mine. If it's any consolation, I don't have that. You don't have that in your head for the rest of your life like I do. If you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Thank you. I appreciate that. And same to you. And just know I'm here. So I try to be here Sunday through Thursday, between 7 and 8 o'clock Mountain Time. And this is the kind of stuff we talk about. And this is a safe place to come. If you're lonely, if you're dealing with something and you just, you know, you need somebody to talk to, that's what I'm here for. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. I'm sorry for all your losses too. But that's what we talk about here. We uplift and we help others. You're welcome. You know, and we talk about healing, and Spirit gives me a different topic every night that I'm on. I think I'm gonna go back to doing my lives in my bed though. This chair is not, or find a more comfortable chair. Was my husband ill? Yes and no. So I have lots of videos you can go back and check out my story, but the gist of it is at the end of 21, right before Christmas, a week before Christmas, my husband went into the hospital with pneumonia. And while he was there, he had 2 strokes and ended up being in the hospital for 88 days. Got out, took him 6 months of physical therapy to learn how to get his life back, how to walk and do life all over again. And I believe he had another stroke 2 days before he unalived himself. But he was struggling. I know he was struggling. And he was a truck driver, and he knew he wasn't going to be able to drive truck, I think, any longer. He was struggling with directions and those kind of things. So, and knowing what I know now that I can talk to Spirit and I can actually talk to him, I do believe it was his time. Long story short, I also believe that he was only meant to be in my life for a short time. And I basically was becoming codependent, and I wasn't on the path that I was supposed to be for my purpose. And so the divine had to give me a course correction, which they will do sometimes. So anyway, if you're just hopping on, tell me who you are, where you're from. Anyway, so I would suggest just, you know, getting outside, doing something in nature if you can, if it's warm enough where you're at. You know, just go for a walk, you know, and journaling is great. You know, getting it out. For me, it was just being able to put it on paper, since I really I have a tendency when I'm healing to isolate myself. And so that's what I kind of did. I kind of went into hermit mode and I just did a lot of journaling and meditation. But let me tell you, it really helped heal me. You too. Isolate yourself, Sandra. Is that what you're saying? Yes, me too. And that's okay. But the same thing, don't live there, right? You know, and like I said, perspective change and just learning that when the emotions come, to deal with them. But like I said, don't unpack and live there. And I have lots of great videos also on all of this, so you guys can go back through my page and see. All right, anybody else got anything else they want to talk about or talk about the subject tonight? What is holding you back from your dreams, from healing, from your talents, from changing your life? Anybody? We're not shy around here. Pipe right in when you need to. All right, guys. Well, I'm pushing my hour mark. Anybody else got anything else they want to talk about? And feel free to check in with me or message me, ladies, if you need to. That's what I'm here for. But just a public service announcement. If I didn't ask you to message me, if you message me, you're probably not going to get a response. Just so you know, because I get hundreds of messages every day between my social media. I don't have time. But ladies, you're sure welcome to message me if you need to talk about it further. And I hope you'll join us again. Like I said, I'm usually here Sunday through Thursday. There's been some nights I've had to skip because my daughter's been picking up shifts. So I've had to watch my grandson. But I'm generally here. I'm not generally here on Friday and Saturday night because I generally go dancing one of those nights. But okay, anybody else have anything else they want to talk about? 744. 44 is going to follow me. You guys know about angel numbers? 44 follows me around. Thank you for all the gifts and all the likes, guys. I appreciate that so much. Okay, well, this is last call. Does anybody else have anything else they want to talk about? Last call. All right, now this is the part of the night where I have to do my shameless plug, otherwise Spirit gets mad at me. So I just started a YouTube channel, and you can find that at Scorpio Medium. And all my lives get uploaded there the day after I do them because it takes like 24 hours to process my live. So all my lives get uploaded there. All my videos are over there. And some of my old original videos that might not be on TikTok are over there also. And then also in the website here or over there in the email, because it wouldn't let me put it anywhere else but the website here. You can find my email address, which is scorpiomedium74@yahoo.com. If you're interested in me channeling a loved one, that's where you can email me to set that up. I have to do the shameless plug or I get in trouble. Anyway, so anybody else got anything else they need to talk about or get off their chest or vent? Anybody? If you're just hopping on and you're not familiar, my name is Renee and I'm from South Dakota. Welcome. Okay, well, on that note, I'm going to say I hope y'all have a great night and you make tomorrow great, because remember, it's a choice. And remember, we all have things through our day that can upset our day, and just, I always think of them as a speed bump, right? So you're going down the road and you hit a speed bump and you keep going and you forget it's there. So on that note, I hope y'all have a great night, and till we meet again.